Now, one of the big storylines as well was Anthony Walker was named by head coach Kevin Stefanski as the leader on the defense to wear that green dot and call the plays. Here's Anthony Walker and Kevin Stefanski talking about the green dot on defense.
Yes. I mean, me and Darius always joke around and say, it doesn't matter who wears the green dot. It's just the person that's giving the call in the huddle. And then, it's up to the whole group of linebackers or DBs to get the communication across the board. Obviously, I pride myself on being a key communicator on the defense, getting everybody lined up and, set the right way. So, I may be a little louder than, most, but, it was the same thing when I was in Indy. So Darius would give the call, and then we both be making calls on the field. So at the end of the day, we want the green dot person to get the communication in on what the call is, and then we all go out there and make the right communication.
I'd say most teams use the Mike linebacker as their green dot. I know John Johnson, example of a guy who didn't. I think it depends on who your Mike is. It depends, is that a young player? Is that a veteran player? So it's something that we're comfortable with, but I'll tell you, multiple guys will wear the green dot. Now, they can't be on the field together with that, but if Anthony's not out there, Jacob Phillips is somebody that's done it before. So it's not like we're just going to have one guy that's always ready to go. Have multiple guys to be ready for that.
Now, you mentioned before about the presence of an Anthony Walker and the kind of knowledge that he brings onto the field. With him getting that green dot and, Stefanski mentioning multiple players, including Jacob Phillips, how do you think that he's going to be able to impact that defense with that green dot?
No, I think it's a pretty good setup of, like, if you really think, this is not to take away from Anthony Walker, but just in terms of playing football and, natural talent, what is he on the defense, right? When everybody's out there together, is he the 7th best defensive player? But he doesn't have to be your best defensive player, right? You have Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney and Denzel Ward and John Johnson and Grant Delpit and Troy Hill and all these, Greg Newsome, all these guys are going to do their thing. And all Anthony Walker has to do, not all, but he just has to make sure, everything's cool. So, I love him as a signing like that. Although when they signed John Johnson, I think we thought it would be him because John Johnson, as he said, as a safety, has done that before. But I almost think that was the Anthony Walker signing. That was like a green dot signing because it's well, do you want, we think Jacob Phillips is good and Kevin Stefanski mentioned him, but second-year guy who didn't play all that much last year, you want him green dot in a team that's trying to go to the Super Bowl? Well, Johnson could do it, whatever. That's why Anthony Walker's here. He's here for the green dot. But if for some reason he's not out there, obviously John Johnson could do it in a second. And there are a couple other guys, but that is Anthony Walker. Anthony Walker is here to get everybody set, to do their jobs, to run the show. And I think that's why he was a really good signing for the Browns.